Welcome to Inside Eugene. I'm your one-day student host, Maylene Arroyo. Each episode, we take you behind the scenes of library, recreation, and cultural services to meet the people and programs that make the Eugene, Oregon community shine. In today's episode, we're discussing the upcoming Fiesta Cultural event that celebrates Latinx heritage and uplifts the Latinx community in Eugene. With me, I have Alicia Longoria, a Fiesta Cultural advisor, and Marcela Williams, the Community and Cultural Program Coordinator for Cultural Services. Today, we'll explore the elements of the event that community members can look forward to, the time and work that goes into the planning process of Fiesta Cultural, and the safety concerns for community members due to the current political and social environment. Thank you, Alicia and Marcela, for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Maylene.
Great. So for starters, what are each of your roles in Fiesta Cultural?
Well, my role is to facilitate the organization that we need to have in place for this event. We partner with the Lane Arts Council, and we have kind of like invited a committee of advisory that they, their role is to kind of like bring their ideas and what they really want to see in this event.
And this is my first year participating with Fiesta Cultural. I was brought in as one of the advisors. And my colleague Vanessa Vasquez and myself are participating and helping Fiesta Cultural with a more intentional outreach to our Latino families, as well as inviting community agencies to come and table at the event. And we're trying to be intentional about who we're asking to join us. And it's agencies that are providing direct services to our Latino families.
Cool, that's great. So tell us about Fiesta Cultural. What does it entail and what can community members look forward to?
Well, community members can look forward to the music, the food, the ambiance, the workshops. We are bringing together some performances as well and dance classes. So it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a fun event. And also this year we are having a live stream. This is also like the first year that we are going to be live streaming the performances and the music that is going to be at the event.
And also providing a space for families to come and enjoy the music, art, but also have the opportunity to do activities as a family unit.
So tell us about the planning process for this event. How long does it usually take?
Well, we started the process pretty early this year. First, we form our committee for this year, and then we start meeting every month. And then as it gets closer, we start having more meetings where decisions are being taken about the entertainment, about the food, about the educational beats as well.
Yeah, it's a progress with every new group that's assembled all the advisors. Everybody had to divide up different areas, so everybody's working on their own and then coming together and trying to make decisions, which sometimes I think take the longest.
Are there any difficulties that come with planning Fiesta Cultural?
I think like with any event, it's money. We're in the time where budgets are being cut, so that's the main thing. But also, we're trying to make sure that the events are planned where families aren't having to pick what event to attend. So there's a lot of community agencies that also are putting events out during this time that might make it difficult. So it's basically timing and what budget's available to put an event on.
Yeah, definitely. And how do you navigate those challenges?
I think the most important part that this advisory group did was identifying the priorities. What are the priorities that we want to keep in Fiesta Cultural? And also identifying what can we modify.
Yeah, what is the core that makes this event what it is? And I feel like the core and the priorities is always kind of have a music that our culture can enjoy, and spaces for families to celebrate our culture, our heritage.
So this is the 11th year that Fiesta Cultural is happening. Can you speak on what is different this year?
I feel like this event has been a very positive, well-attended event through all these years. And this year, I feel like maybe a difference would be that we also have the live streaming option for families that maybe are not feeling to be out in a public space. We have this option for them to just see what is happening.
How can community members stream the live stream? What platforms?
Yes, it will be in YouTube.
We're also hoping to share it out with our families, and particularly I work with the Eugene School District 4J, sending it out to our families via newsletter so they can click and see the live stream.
Can you speak on some of the safety concerns that the Fiesta Cultural advising team has had for this year's event and how you're kind of minimizing those safety concerns for the community?
I think we've had several conversations about that because, like I said, I work with the Eugene School District 4J and we do cultural events. And my colleague Vanessa and I have not seen any problems at our events or any concerns from families or seeing our numbers drop. But other agencies have seen their numbers drops in attendance. So we've had conversations about inviting community members to come and help us with to provide some sort of crowd support at the event. The live stream's another option for families that are not feeling safe. I would say because of the political climate, might be a little difficult.
What do you hope comes out of this year's Fiesta Cultural?
Well, our hopes is to be able to keep celebrating Latinx culture and heritage, keep being there, resilient and proud of our culture. The hope is for the families that will be attending there to have a good time, to have fun, to feel safe, to enjoy a place where they can feel that they belong, right?
Yeah, I totally agree with that, Marcela. I think Fiesta Cultural has not always felt for other Latino families as a welcoming event for them. So this effort in being more intentional and reaching out saying, we're here for you, we want you here, I think is the main thing. Having families participate, being seen, and being honored.
Awesome, yeah. And what has been your favorite memory from Fiesta Cultural?
Last year, I was stage managing, and that was really fun. It was a really fun role because I got to talk with all of the artists and get them in the lineup, and it was really dynamic, and I enjoyed very much because I'm an artist myself too, and I relate really well. And just speaking my language too with them, it's super special because sometimes we are in social environments where it's all English, and it's refreshing to be able to speak Spanish, and right away it's a connection and a familiarity that unites right away.
This is my first year at experiencing Fiesta Cultural. Like I mentioned, working with the school district, the beginning of September is very busy. So most of the time my focus has been into our school events or back to school things. So this year, taking a part of a Fiesta Cultural will be amazing to share it with our school families.
Can you guys talk more about the details? What's the date? When's the time? Where will it be at?
Sure. So it will be on Friday, September 5th from 5:30 to 10 p.m. at the Farmers Pavilion.
Yes, we're going to have some performances. Colibri, it's a dance, a traditional dance performer, and we're going to have a bachata class. We're going to have Los Tiliches. So I think for this year, they're going to come up with something like...
I believe it's a folkloric dance group from Oaxaca, I believe.
Yeah. Also, Jose y los Haciendeños from Oaxaca too.
Yes,
right?
Mm-hmm.
And
we'll also have a DJ, Sonido Total, will also be playing throughout the event, as well as we're going to have community members tabling with information. We'll have face painting, and we'll have some family craft activities for them. We will also have some vendors, some food vendors, as well as art vendors.
Right, we're gonna have a marketplace, an artisan marketplace. Also, Janice Daniels from the UO, and she's gonna bring the Latino Roots panels. It's kind of an exhibition that tells a story of
long-standing Latino families or individuals here in Lane County.
Yeah. it's going to be impactful. We're very happy for that.
Awesome. That seems like a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of variety for community members to choose from. Now we're going to move on to Spanish for our Spanish speakers. Cuéntanos sobre el evento de Fiesta Cultural. ¿Qué pueden esperar los miembros de la comunidad?
Bueno, pues los miembros de la comunidad pueden esperar divertirse, pueden esperar sentirse cómodos en un espacio en donde está planeado para ellos, con comida, con música, con otros miembros de la comunidad latina.
Va a ser un espacio divertido, a gusto, que vengan a disfrutarlo en familia. Va a haber, como dijo Marcela, va a haber música, va a haber baile, van a haber actividades. Ese es un lugar en donde se pueden reunir seguros y sentirse como parte de la comunidad de Lane County.
¿Y cómo empezó esta tradición?
La ciudad de Eugene y Lane Art Council creó este evento hace como 11 años y era para representar las culturas que están en nuestra ciudad, que en esos tiempos el grupo más grande eran los latinos y lo hicieron como para crear comunidad.
¿Cuál es el objetivo de este evento y qué esperan a lograr?
Pues el objetivo es celebrar la cultura y las tradiciones,
Y formar comunidad.
Y también creo que abrir ese espacio para que la comunidad se sienta celebrada, apreciada y apoyada en la ciudad de Eugene.
Y también si podemos traer recursos que ellos utilizan o que necesitan a ellos, tenerlos ahí en el evento para que hablen con miembros de la comunidad que los pueden asistir, mejor.
Claro.
¿Podría hablarnos sobre algunas de las preocupaciones de seguridad que sus equipos tuvieron este año y también cómo están trabajando para minimizar eso?
Claro. Bueno, este año estamos implementando el live stream, que va a ser un video que va a estar en YouTube disponible, y este video va a contener las presentaciones de música, de danza, que van a estar presentes en el evento. Eso es una de las medidas de seguridad. Sí. Y también invitamos a miembros de la comunidad para tener una sensación de seguridad.
Sin tanta visibilidad.
Algo
Que los haga sentir seguros, porque actualmente en el ambiente político en el que estamos hay unas familias que sí están un poquito más temerosas de estar alrededor de los policías o otros tipos de gente. Creemos cuando tenemos aliados que se unen a nosotros a proteger a la comunidad, los va a hacer sentir más seguros. Esta opción del live stream para ellos este año.
Sí, muchas gracias. ¿Y cómo creen que cambiará este evento en el futuro?
La esperanza es que el evento siga creciendo y creciendo, que sea más aceptado por todos los miembros de la ciudad de Eugene, pero también que la comunidad latina se sienta muy representada y se involucre más en el evento.
¿Cuáles son sus partes favoritas del evento?
Bueno, mi parte favorita definitivamente son los performances, las danzas, la música, porque representa la riqueza de la cultura. Y bueno, también me encanta la comida, la verdad.
Creo que para mí mi parte favorita de cualquier evento es poderle dar la bienvenida a las familias, ver las caras, hablar con ellos, contestar preguntas. Siempre es mi parte favorita de los eventos.
Sí, se me hace que va a haber mucho ambiente.
Sí, esperemos que sí, va a estar muy divertido.
Y antes de terminar, ¿tienen algunas últimas palabras para la comunidad?
Que los esperamos ahí el viernes 5 de septiembre a las 5:30 en el Farmers Pavilion. Va a estar muy divertido, tráiganse a la familia.
Pues sí, que estamos aquí celebrando a la comunidad latina y estamos aquí con orgullo, con corazón. Vengan a celebrar. En este momento más que nunca es importante estar unidos y nuestra comunidad es nuestra fuerza. Entonces, vengan, vamos a celebrar.
Sí, gracias Marcela por ese mensaje.
Muchas gracias a ustedes.
Gracias, Maylin.